All right. This is Chili Games again, guys. If you are tuning in, I really appreciate it. You guys have the pleasure of enduring a ranked game with me again. So we get to drown in my tears. Before it kicks off, if you are not subscribed and you have clicked on these videos before and you find them interesting, I would love to maybe have some feedback from you, or if you consider subscribing, then go ahead. Gonna get into this, and this voiceover isn't really gonna be about the gameplay. It's gonna be more about ranked in general and how it's just it is not good. I know a couple guys, a lot of guys who have beat it and have ranked out so far, and I have not seen one positive from anybody. I have not seen a positive reaction towards ranked or the grind to it. And I played this game the other day, and I was like, this exactly exemplifies like how bad this is. So, starting off with the Ismail, I pulled this out of one of the crates the other day, and we're already, half a minute into the game, and just look at this, man. Like, no one's playing. Everyone's just like, let's play ranked. No one's like, and it's sad. Ranked is so sad. It's not competitive. It's completely luck of the draw. And it took me, on average, as a solo player for this, averages about 4 to 6 minutes of wait time just to get into one match. And I think this was a rank 6 match. Completely ridiculous. And they have those irreversible ranks to kind of group people in a talent pool or like a something or other. But I think they just need to get rid of that, because nobody can get into games quick enough, because you're only tiering up with people in this rank, 6 to 2. So, but another thing is if you, I don't know the player numbers for ranked. I don't know how many people play, and that's details that we'll never find out. And it just kind of sucks, because it kind of inhibits our ability to kind of critique it and kind of give feedback on it. But the irrevocable levels need to go. I'm fine. I was fine with it before. But, I mean, at this point, it's just ridiculous trying to find a match. Like, let alone me wanting to actually grind rank and get the rewards, which isn't much. That's another thing. But just having to sit there and wait, for like 4 minutes every match. Every single match is just like ripping your hair out. And if you lose that match, you're like, well, I just lost 20 minutes of my life and sat through probably one of the worst games of World of Warships I've ever played. So, it's not fun. So, going over here to this sea cap here, we realize no one's coming over here, and I'm in the slowest ship ever to be making a flank like this. However, I did not want to lemming train towards the other two caps that way, especially since I spawned on the backside. Luckily, there's a Fuso here, and his propulsion is godlike as he just scoots away from those shots. Pensacola automatically takes half his health from one salvo. Perfect. I don't know. For me, for ranked to be successful and to feel like ranked, there has got to be entry requirements. And by that I mean like a minimum of 1,000 games played, maybe like a 50% win rate at least. I mean, this is ranked. This isn't like, oh, let me just let me just get a tier 5 and play a ranked matchmaking. Like, no, that's stupid. You can get ships through AI. Someone can literally start this game up and play AI all the way to whatever tier they want and be like, oh, I'm gonna go play ranked. It's like, no, like, these games should be more competitive than standard. You would think, but they're not. And here I take a shot at this Nuremberg because I'm really expecting him to go forward, and he is very lucky he did not decide to. but he's also shooting AP. And going back to my last point, like the talent pool and the skill level in ranked is so much worse than standard, which I don't know how that's possible. Like I really don't. It dumbfounds me. Like I'm speechless at the skill levels in rank sometimes. Like, there's a couple matches that are good, but your odds of having any competent teammates are just so low. And you see like our team is being pushed back into the spawn still, and they're kind of slowly pushing this way, and I'm uncontested over here, literally doing nothing. The Fuso that's running away from me on their side hasn't shot me in, you know, probably 2 ranked seasons. So I'm literally just sailing here trying to take advantage of all these broadside targets. Uncontested. Literally nothing. So the only reason why I don't think going back to the entry requirements is if you had them, then what would the player numbers be like, and how would that affect like matchmaking in queue times? But like, we don't know because you can't tell. I couldn't suggest that because it'd be like, oh well, we do it this way because of queue times. It's like, well, no one knows. We don't have the information. Like, give information to your players. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like that's such a common theme. Especially with wargaming, we don't know the numbers. There's no stat sheet, there's no armor viewer. I mean, there's a lot of things missing that the community would love to take part in and be able to influence, but it's just not there. And Pensacola here is doing a great job of trying to be my front bumper here. It's astounding. Another thing is, like, going off of what I was just saying about like the community wanting to like help with some things. There's so many games, and I can't think of some off the top of my head, but where, like Fallout even. Fallout 4, like modding communities. I know those aren't legit, but like there's so many people that aren't affiliated with the game that create for the game to make the game better. And right now, with World of Warships, there is just a complete there's no information to be found for the players. Everything that we have to find has to be based off of 38,000 off of that Fuso. That was very saucy indeed to come in there. I apologize, that was a big slapping. There's no information for the players to kind of understand and digest and try to make arguments about. There's nothing there. And you see me here get greedy. I'm trying to go for the cheeky shots here. Really bad on my play. I should have just taken the full shot. I honestly wasn't too sure if I was going to clear that island because these shells have a wicked shell velocity. Like, it is a straight arc. And I think this is like my 3rd time playing this ship, so it's been kind of, rocky. First impressions of the ship are okay. It's just super sluggish, I feel like. And it can be a bit of a problem. And it's broads, like, do not show broadside. And the only reason why I'm showing broadside here is because literally I have sailed into their spawn and no one has contested me. I am literally just sitting here. So, and this game is close, by the way. I just haven't been able to do damage against these guys to kind of like take some heat off, or enough damage, I should say. This game is close, and you'll see at the end it gets super close. It's like pulling teeth, man. It is absolutely ridiculous sometimes. Another thing I think they can do for ranked is make the rewards better. I mean, Rank 5 was a big Soviet crate and like 100 of those like Soviet currencies. Like, that's fine, but Rank 1 is a patch that looks exactly like the first 3, and you get 1 commendation. Oh man, 1 commendation. I'm not downplaying the commendation itself. However, I feel like for ranked 1, only one commendation? Like, really? Like, I feel like ranked 1 should be like a commendation, the patch, 50 promotion orders, a million credits, you know, something like that. I'd be like, heck yeah, like 50 promotion orders? That's a whole week worth of POs there, and like for grinding, like, yeah, like that gives me incentive to be like, oh, I want to play this game mode. And hopefully the more incentive people have, and this Fuso is just begging for it. I don't know if we kill him here or not. No, we don't. See, just blue balls. Giving more rewards and incentives for the higher progression of ranked would, in theory, I would hope that it entices better competition, because more people would be like, oh, I do want to play that. I do want to grind it. For now, it's just a checklist for people. Everyone hates this game mode. And I say that, you know, like I know everything, but everyone I've talked to, ranked is 100% a chore. There's no enjoyment. There's no competitiveness. There's no just anything that you would hope to find in a ranked match. And like, honestly, it's just it just leaves a sour taste in your mouth after playing it, let alone having to wait, you know, the wait times and everything. And I was really hoping to get a more broadside shot here. When I realized that he was shooting HE, I was like, yep, we're turning. I don't even care. We're getting all these guns to fire. Thankfully for him, he turned away just enough to really not take a bad, devastating shot there. Ends up taking the Torp, which is pretty much his demise. And ended up doing pretty decent in this game damage-wise, but the way we did it and the fact that we're basically full health right now, and this ship's playing like we did, was just embarrassing. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. I'm pissed. I'm so mad I did not kill this guy. Like, that is so unlucky. And look at this. Dude is shooting out in the open when he's one shot. This game is pretty close. Like, I have no idea where their enemy destroyer is, and this game is close. Like, if this friendly goes down, that resets our points, and we're pretty much even. And I'm just praying to God, like, because they're capturing C, you know? I'm just like, please, again, second salvo, we balance. And at that point, I was like, all right, I screwed this guy. I'm shooting HE. It's one of those things that I should have done the last volley, but I was like, all I need to do is just touch this guy and pin him one time. Like, is that too much to ask? But apparently it was. Apparently. So, thankfully, the DD squeaks away and doesn't get killed. They capture both points. However, it's too late in the game now. But if he would have died, this would have been probably a loss. And even more so, the HE cannot do it. And I am left with the most sour taste in my mouth after this match. Sorry for the rant today, guys, but ranked really just needs something else. And I don't know what it is. Let me know in the comments if what you think. I would really like to interact with you guys. And as always, thank you so much for watching and supporting. And you guys have a good one. Peace.